All right, my beautiful Saggies. I love my Saggies. I just realized something too. Sagittarius, I'm going to show you a little card. It has Taurus. It's like Sagittarius. It looks like a Taurus at the end. Anyway, I never noticed that until recently. I never, but I did have two Saggies that I was with for a very long time. But anyway, of course, fire sign. And I'll tell you what, Jupiter, man, that's one thing that makes you guys. I have my Sag and my Moon in the fourth house, but it's just to show you it's fiery. But what's interesting, the main theme I'm getting for you all, I wanted to I mean, it's pretty clear. It's not even wishy washy about what I'm doing. But I wanted to save a couple of things for that you're here with me while I'm picking them. But this is something I already channeled. The past has been a trip. Uh, I feel like and again, this is Sag Moon, Rising Sun is the strongest for these messages as it's moving through, but it can be a cross watcher. It can be anywhere you have Sag in your chart. Just noting if this reading resonates, please, if you're new, subscribe and like it. It really does help spread out some consciousness to the world. And, the better it gets, the more I channel it. But anyway, we got this going. So this is a lot of the past energy. And I also feel like, man, there's a big deal about you guys not being able to make a decision. It almost feels like you were stuck upside down with your sole purpose because you had some kind of a past life, whether it be family, partner. We'll see if I can uncover that for some of you, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever that resonates, if you went through a loss, whatever, it can all mean the same fucking. It's all the same fucking day, man. Like on the train, we remember tomorrow never happens. It's all the same fucking day. Okay, I definitely got some stuff here that though, a lot of you have there's a lot of two energy around you guys in the grid too. Like I just felt a lot of crossroads, like something moved on. Maybe it hasn't, but it feels like it has for some of you. Because right now I feel like what's going on? What's going on is that you need to focus on your consciousness and the source of your supply, which is the highest, your guides and angels. Okay, let's see what's going on. Anything else for my Saggy, beautiful Saggy Gypsy tribe? And you're the ninth house on a normal chart, which is the higher learning. These ones have been really funny. Let me see I don't know why, but they haven't been giving me anything out of this deck for any of my reading. Let's see again. Anything for Sag, please and thank you, Spirit. Highest energy, highest flow. Here's one. Oop, one just flew out. Thank you. Okay, I feel like there's on the bottom here, we got hostilities, anxiety. I mean, come on, you guys. There's what I've been hearing the whole time. So these are just other things we'll have to get to from this other bullshit, but this is what I kept hearing. Because what I feel is like there's something, and especially because Saggies like to be like, hey, I want to go here. But you know what? It's almost like you're being forced to really work on. And also, I'm going to get back to this, but what I also heard is that you need to stop judging yourself. I think that a lot of you, even though you guys are badasses and shit, you're secretly judge yourself for indecision because you feel like it's some kind of weakness or something. But what it is divine timing, waiting on you to get your fucking balance, your wings and your roots and wings, baby. And it's all about that patience the patience. And remember, patience resides in a different realm than tolerance. So people mistake the two words. I say this all the time. Patience is about divine timing. Tolerance is about not being able to stand the bullshit on this 3D world and wanting to just, whatever. Oh, look how pretty she is, too. The angel of balance. Look how beautiful. Oh my goodness, it looks like my crystal over there. Anyway, saying that, I'm trying to think, you guys, oh God. Look, what's the song I got? Because what I'm feeling too is that there's something between waiting and then, trying to make something happen because you're excited. You already let go of something, it feels like. Some of you may be doing it, but it's going to lead to a lot of good shit. But you have to remember, and this is where I'm going to come in and read. I know I might do the other one too, but that I usually do, but I'm just going to do this one because it just felt so, this is the card that I got for you all, that I also felt there's something that you're trying to connect to. It's like this hermit energy, something broke down, but it's about the source. And I felt this in the hermit. Something broke down, and the balance for sure, because something's coming up. It's going to be hard for y'all to realize if you want to if you're going to stay high, or if you're going to, and it's not even about that. It's just it's not right timing right now. It's kind of contradictory because it's asking you to go, but that's from the past, and focus upon your strength. And there was hard to make a decision. You could still be just sitting there dicking around. I don't know. This is a general reading, so take it wherever it's at or wherever it makes sense to you. But right now, I love the balance came out because I've seen it already between the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, where you have to slowly build your shit back. And yeah. But you're going to master that shit. I feel like you already have done a great job with your emotions, but there's still some hostilities with you or another person, and some kind of like, you got a lot of wands. Oh, I'm going to get into that in a minute. A lot of swords. Because I kept like mind fucking again, that comes up all the time with everyone. We're every sign really, but we're focusing on this right now. Anybody going on a trip to Egypt? Anyway, let's look at this one, the dream, okay? Because that's what I'm getting ready to read. The dream. All right, let's see. I'm going to have to put my glasses on, y'all. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let me see where I'm going to start. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember, because I've channeled this, and now I remember why. All right, this can be a little harsh for you, Saggies, but it's the truth, okay? And we all know I'm a truth bomber. So let me just get my vape maybe for this reading. But the really good news is you got Archangel Michael up in here. Moses is up here. But this is the one from your past. Go. Whenever he comes up, go now. Oh, Sagittarius. He's like Sagittarius. Anyway, and then Apollo's up in there. The dog got you through this until you had to make a decision about something in your life. And I don't know if it's from a death. There's also something about you needing a teacher. Like, I feel like you need to have like you have a lot of mind fucking. You have to get, it's like the balance comes between your creativity and your mind. It goes back. You fuck yourself with your own creativity. You'll have victory, but you got to have patience. That's going to be your trip. Okay, we got more, but and the teacher thing needs to come out again. I'm going to tell you about that because I channeled that and the Hierophant came up. All right, let's go. This has been, oh, sorry, you guys. It's always doing that. I'm sure we can live with it. Okay, So there has been said again and again, down through the ages, all the religious people have been saying, we come alone and we come in this world alone, we go alone. All togetherness is illusory. The very idea of togetherness arises because we are alone, and the aloneness hurts. We want to drown our aloneness in a relationship. Now, see, that's huge. I mean, that's like anybody that's ever read the Celestine Prophecy. That's like the fucking, I think it's an eighth insight, you know. Anyway, um, that's why we become so much involved in love. Try to see the point. Ordinarily, you think you have fallen in love with a woman or a man because she is so beautiful or he is so beautiful, and that is not the truth. The truth is just the opposite. You have fallen in love because you cannot be alone. You are going to fall. You are going to avoid yourself somehow or the other. And there are people who don't fall in love with women or men, then they fall in love with money. They start moving into money or into a power trip. They become politicians. That too is avoiding your aloneness. If you watch yourself deeply, you will be surprised. All your activities can be reduced to one single source. That source is that you're afraid of your aloneness. Everything else is just an excuse. The real cause is that you find yourself very alone. Woo! That's a trip, you guys, but there's good news on the horizon. Let me just finish this shit. Wow. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Some enchanted evening, you're going to meet your soulmate, the perfect person who will meet all your needs and fulfill all your dreams. Right? Wrong. The fantasy that songwriters and poems are so fond of perpetuating has its roots in memories of the womb, where we're so secure and at one with our mothers. It's no wonder we have hankered to return to that place with all our lives. But to put it quite brutally, it's a childhood dream. And it's amazing we hang on to it so stubbornly in the face of reality. Nobody, whether it's your current mate or some dreamed of partner in your future, has any obligation to deliver your happiness on a platter, nor could they even if they wanted to. Real love comes from trying to solve our neediness by depending on another, but by developing our own inner richness and maturity. Then we have so much more love to give that it naturally draws lovers towards us. Now, listen, you guys, it's funny because I was really feeling this, and it's so weird because I think a lot of the polarities are switching up because Sagittarius are always so independent usually and not needing a motherfucker. But I think it's coming to a place in the shift that we're on the planet right now, where if you're raising up, you're having to face the fact that maybe that's what some of our signs is what we really needed. Like a lot of people look at it, this is your purpose, or a lot of it's like, hey man, I came here because I needed to be grounded because I'm so etheric with this, I could just fly away. Maybe Sagittarians are known for that and they came to be grounded. You know what I'm saying? So it can be any way. You need to look at all your lessons in your. That's why I think I need to start doing these charts again. I need to school, and that's speaking of schooling. Here, the Hierophant. Somebody either needs to find a teacher or be the hermit and be your own teacher with spirit guiding you through this shit, the source. But either way, you need to be cool. And remember, it's okay. You wake up with yourself either way. Keep it to consciousness. And then the balance, man. That's huge right there. Oh, yeah. Now, this sword shit. And there's something still that's coming up about the two here. You got the two of swords twice in two different decks. So it's that decision making shit. But it's also because you're used and you need to let go of your hostilities. I know it's hard, but you're used to be, a lot of you motherfuckers are used to being warriors and fighting and you're really cool about it too, like you're badasses. But right now, it's about letting go of that somehow for your success, because you need to let go of this hostility bullshit, the anxiety shit show. Get your patience on and your balance on, and stop mind fucking yourself. Move forward. And I also got, excuse me, I got a little frog in my throat. Oh yeah, I got this something about your forward, your thinking. You got to get your shit under control, because something about it is really making you move too fast. And there's something about something coming that you can feel it, and the beautifulness of it, but it's not time yet. You have to have patience. That's what I'm hearing. And balance before you go into any agreement with anything, as tempting as it may be, because you can feel this coming, but you got to remember source. And you also have a hard time recuperating. I can feel that you have a hard time. Some of you have a hard time staying still if you have to recuperate from something, or maybe a loss, like you want to put a thing over it and just go. Well, I feel like that's the wrong move, because yes, you're going to get to it, but you could cause a bigger breakdown in your body if you keep manifesting the same shit, because I feel like you've already know you've done that before. I wouldn't worry about love at this point. I'd just chalk it all up to a past life, all of them experiences. But whatever's going to come in is going to be after you balance yourself and have your angel of balance in that dream card. Shit. It's like, it's too much. Yeah, you need to balance those emotions between your fire, your creativity. Like, you don't even know that's where you're at right now. Patience. You got to be slow and steady for divine timing. And this is your goal, is your patience. You're a teacher, or you're your own teacher, either way or both. You need to get into that energy and not worry about the other thing. And whatever you're struggling to make a decision towards, it's it's going to lead you down a couple of different paths, man. But the highest one is the one where you're in touch with your angels and guides. And don't forget, he said go now. And Archangel Michael's like, you can do it. So basically, yeah, I'm going to go into one more deck. I want to see if there's any other messages of the angels for y'all. Some past shit. Okay, we all got past life shit because we had to figure out some shit from either our deja vu timelines or whatever you want to believe in. But we definitely have stuff we know that, okay, bless me. The only way out of it is patience and divine source. A teacher can come in. I'm going to see if I can get some more on that teacher, or just your hermit energy. Sagittarius, please and thank you. Highest messages. I love you. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. All right, I guess that's it. Something about your ears, maybe, too. Ear chakra, it says. I'll read it in a second. And then the third eye. Well, that's about you moving it up. That's right here with the consciousness. So that keeps coming up. Patience, grasshopper. Balance, grasshopper. Okay, so what do we got here when I'm asking about this ear chakra and third eye? You know what? Some of you might be going, I'm going to get a little more clarity, but somebody might be going through something in the sinus area that needs attention. Maybe you need to get your ears cleaned out, because that came up right in the third eye, but it also metaphorically means about what we're talking about, but it came up right at the same time. Let me see what else I got here. Some of you might be hearing some shit. And then we got the crown. Oh, yeah. So some of you, let me just say this. Some of you might be hearing things or seeing things with maybe there might be a gift activating in you that I have, seeing other realms, hearing things, clairaudience, clairvoyance, mediumship. Something could be going on in that way. Or maybe you need to be writing something because you're hearing things. I don't know, but there's something, and it could be physical as well. Something about the ears, though, are coming up in the third eye. So this area, which it could also mean those things, because it is about the dream, and that source. So let's see what happens here. And then you get mastery. Don't focus on love right now, if I were you. And because the mastery is about Mary Magdalene, which if when I look at her, it's about she doesn't care about gossip and bullshit. She knows she's high, and she doesn't need to, concern herself with that bullshit, which makes her a master. And also to be able to chop heads off, which you have done in your life, but now you have to stop in the name of love. Stop in the name of love, before you break your soul contract, because, that's what you were here for. But right now, divine timing and patience is what's going on. Paying attention of this area, particularly, that's what I'm hearing. And I see abundance and success coming. But you have to first balance yourself with the source and with a teacher, but be very careful who that is. It could be just you. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it's about. Earth angel, earth angel. I don't know what the hell I just got that heaven for. I don't know. Anyway, there's something that is worth waiting for, though, once you balance this shit. And don't judge yourself for your indecisiveness. I feel like that's a lot of it that's been coming in. That you can't make it. It's because it's not time to make a decision. So just be cool, man. Just be cool, and it'll come. You know what I'm saying? You can go all around the world trying to find something to do with your life, but you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, baby, know when to run. Okay, and then I have one last little cool thing for y'all. I know this was going a little long, but I can't help it. Where's it at? What did I just do? Oh yeah, it's the first one. You guys, this one I liked. I have to do it. I told you I didn't know because I was reading the other one, but I'm going to do it anyway because I can't help myself because I love you guys. All right. Rising above the world. Look at roots and wings, motherfuckers. Yeah. Drapple in the finest silken threads. This angel, goddess, floats high above the treetops. Her outstretched wings allow her to steadily rise upward and far away from the daily challenges that weigh heavy on her heart. As she breathes deeply, and remember, you guys, as I'm reading this, it's male or female. This just happens to be in a female concept. From this alternative perspective, she feels answers approaching that had escaped her until now. In truth, it's not cowardice to step back from bickering or perplexing situation. Moreover, it's wise to avoid getting entangled in an energy-draining emotional fray. Retreating into drumming, daydreaming, chanting, meditating, or just spending quality time alone will enrich or replenish your spirit. You're being asked to see the big picture, the overview that brings objectivity and clarity of mind. There's the mind thing, the swords. So take time out to rise up. Damn, I'm so good. To a solution-solving plateau like high-flying sister with a lofty view. This is really good because we've been already talking about this shit. And I'm just saying to you that the whole thing's about really becoming aware, but that what I just heard is like these two things. So you have to let the spirits and guides be your teacher with this dream thing for the success and your balance source. But I mean, I don't know, some of you might just find a retreat that sounds nice to you and you're like, oh, I think this would be really good. And if it hits you like that, then do it. Otherwise, I think, a lot of people have trouble being all alone. I know I did it for a long time and it was difficult at first. So, I mean, maybe that's not your thing, but look, come on, man. And the dream, look, here we go. And it's about what you know, what you know, what you know. And it's, I don't even know where that came from. The source, don't forget, ultimately. And the balance. That's the thing. That leads to the victory and the success and the abundance I already got for y'all. But that's not right now because you got to wait for that divine timing. Don't get ahead of yourself. I know a lot of you Saggies have, I mean, I know I feel it in certain ways in myself because I got Sag energy too. But it's a lot of, it's a lot because we're used to being a certain way. And then when things change, it's like, what the hell? What the heaven? So I just need you to stay close to your guides and angels of the light, all of us. I want us all to stay close to our guides and angels of the light and our sacred circles. Keep our joints juicy no matter what the fuck we're going through. Try to really count on that and be cool. And just be, just think of what you always wanted to do when you was little. Like, did you like to paint or draw things or cook or whatever, music, who knows? But just try to get back into something in your inner child. I feel like that will help you with your balance. And we'll check back in. The solstice is, I mean, the equinox is fastly approaching, and we just had our full moon, and that was in Pisces, which I got to go into that in a minute. So I love you all. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and at the description box, I have my website if you have any need for a personal reading or want to, talk about this in depth or whatever, my homeopathy, anything. All right, y'all. Blessings, and I love you much. And I'm so happy that you found me and you're here or returning. All right. Blessings.